Hi everyone, welcome to week 3. This class is flying by. For week 3, we're going to be looking at physical development. So you will be looking at some lecture notes, and then you're also going to be watching a couple of videos and completing physical checklists for infants and toddlers, and then another one for ages 3 to 8. When you do that assignment, which is, let me just double check here, that's 3B, you don't need to turn in the checklist, just your reflections on the checklist, and you will see you should be reflecting on the questions that are in the assignment, how much you were able to learn about Samantha and Henry, which are the subjects of the 2 videos, from completing the checklist. And if you can think of specific questions you would like to see answered by completing an observation, and perhaps thinking about, was there another method that you think may have been better to do this for physical development than a checklist? What would be your preferred way to record information for this kind of an observation? So that being said, you're going to be working on your second chapter, which is physical development, that domain. And our discussion will continue where you can update your small group with how things are going with your child for your case study and how you're working on this physical domain chapter. You're going to be in the same small groups for the remainder of the course, so you will get to know each other's case studies a little bit better, because you're going to be able to have that same 5 or 6 people in the group that you're going to converse with for the remainder of the class. Just a reminder that your initial response to the prompts are due by Friday at midnight. You should be using references and accompanying in-text citations so I can see that you're making connections to what you're learning in each of these modules. And then you should be replying to at least 3 peers or me by the time that the discussion closes at midnight on Tuesday. Keep in mind that you can't make up late discussions. So the discussion board closes actually 1 minute past midnight on Tuesdays, and that's it for the discussion. So make sure that you post early enough and you don't wait for the last minute to do all of your responses to your classmates. All that being said, if you have any additional questions, feel free to reach out to me through messaging, through email, or if it's a general question, I ask that you post it in the Ask Your Instructor message board, because if you have a question, I'm sure someone else has that same question and would benefit from the answer. And just a reminder that we are going to be having meetups on Sunday nights for the next several Sundays from 7 to 8 Eastern Standard. If you haven't already sent me an email, if you're interested in attending, make sure you do that as soon as possible, and I will send you a link to participate. These are optional meetups. My experience with them in the past is that there are some students that really appreciate being able to get to know their classmates in real time a little bit better and having an opportunity to bounce some ideas around or ask questions. So I'm looking forward to seeing whoever wants to attend on Sundays, and in conversing with the rest of you through our discussion boards. If you need me for anything, you know how to find me. Take care and have a great week.